أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي يسر ولا تؤثر وتمم بالخير الله اللهم لا سهلا إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذ شئت سهلا الله اللهم اللهم أنفعني بما علمتني وعلمني ما ينفعني وزدني علما Should I read this?
Yes.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تبطلوا صدقاتكم بال بالمن والأذى كالذي ينفق ماله رئاء الناس ولا يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر فمثله كمثل صفوان عليه تراب فأصابه وإبل فتركه صلدا لا يقدرون على شيء مما كسبوا والله لا يهدي القوم الكافرين. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. O you who believe, do not render in vain your charities by reminders of your generosity and hurting, as him who spends his wealth to be seen by the people and does not believe in Allah and the last day. So his example is as the example of a smooth rock upon which is dust. Then a heavy rain falls upon it, which leaves it bare. They are not able to do anything with what they have earned, and Allah does not guide the disbelieving people. Uh, mm,
Can you explain the verse?
yeah. Okay. So, all you who believe, do not render in vain your charities by reminders of your generosity and hurting. So those who believe Allah, did not like just render in vain your charities by reminders of those generosity, like because who spends his wealth so that it can like just who spends his wealth to be proud, like to so that other people can see it, like other people can be like just on it. So and he does not believe Allah. He does not believe on Allah and on the last day. So he is an example of a smooth rock upon which is the dust, and then a heavy rain falls on it, which will leave it bare, and they're not able to do anything with what they have earned, and Allah will not guide the disbelieving people, like those who just spend money for showing others, so others can think they're really like this and like this. mm, so Allah, like and they do not believe on Allah and on the last day. So his example is like a smooth rock, and then on which there's upon like example is like smooth rock on which is the dust, and then on that rock the rain will fall on it, and it will leave it bare, and they will not be able to do anything with what they have earned. Allah will not guide, and Allah will not guide the disbelieving people, and Allah does not guide the disbelieving people.
Can you read the next verse?
Yeah. So yeah.
Good job.
أيود أيود أحدكم أن تكون له جنة من نخيل وأعناب تجري. Can you scroll it up? تجري.
Wait till
Mm,
verse number 264.
yeah, just wait a minute, 1 minute.
Sure.
Actually, there's some internet connection problem. So okay. So يا أيها الذين آمنوا. Should I read from the starting? يا أيها الذين.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm done with it.
So you can read the next verse, 265.
Yeah. This one. ومثل الذي ينفق أموالهم ابتغاء مرضات الله وتثبيتا من أنفسهم كمثل جنة بربوة أصابها وابل فآتت أكلها ضعفين فإن لم يصبها وابل فضل والله بما تعملون بصير. So and the example of those who spend their wealth seeking the pleasure of Allah and to strengthen their own selves is as example of a garden on a high ground. A heavy rain falls upon it, so it brings forth its fruits twice as much. And if the heavy rain does not fall upon it, then a drizzle and then a drizzle, and Allah is all seer of what you do. So those who spend their wealth for having Allah's pleasures, for seeking Allah's pleasure, they are an example of a garden which is on a high ground. So, and then same like that, a heavy rain will fall on it, but that will bring its forth food twice as much. And if the rain will not fall upon it, then there will be a drizzle. And Allah is all see of what you do. So like it's just opposite of what like spending wealth for others, so then others like to be proud. Like for example, those who spend their wealth to be proud of themselves and all, there will be a heavy rock, like, and then like they're example of a smooth rock. But here is those who spend their wealth for Allah's pleasure, they're an example of a garden on a high ground. Should I read the next?
Yes.
Okay, so can you scroll? Yeah. Okay. أيود أيود أحدكم أن تكون له جنة من نخيل وأعناب تجري من تحتها الأنهار له فيها من كل الثمرات وأصابه الكبر وله ذرية ضعفاء فأصابها إعصار فيه نار فاحترقت كذلك يبين الله لكم الآيات. Can you scroll? Yeah. لكم الآيات لعلكم تتفكرون. So, would any of you like that there is for him a garden of palm trees gra- um, and grapevines, rivers flowing underneath it, all kinds of fruits for him in it, and he is afflicted by old age, and he has weak offspring, then it is struck by by a by a whirlwind with a fire in it, so that it is burned. Thus does not thus does not Allah make clear his verses for you that you may give to. So here is saying that would any of you like there's a so like any of you would you like that there is like you would have a garden of palm trees and grape plants and then rivers flowing underneath it and then all kinds of food on it, and he is afflicted by the old age, and then it has a weak offspring on it, and then it is struck by whirlwind with a fire in it, so that it can be burned. And mm, Allah makes clear his verses for us that that you may give to those. So like for here, it is just explaining that if we would like that we have a garden of palm trees and then rivers flowing on underneath it, and then like all different kinds of fruit on it, and then we are afflicted by its old age, and it has a weak offspring, and then it is struck by a whirlwind with a fire in it, so that it can be burned. And Allah does make clear His verses for us that we give that we may give it. So yeah, yeah, okay. So, يا أيها الذين آمنوا أنفقوا من طيبات ما كسبتم ومما أخرجنا لكم من الأرض ولا تيمموا الخبيث منه تنفقون ولستم يا بآخذه إلا أن إلا أن تغمضوا فيه واعلموا أن الله غني حميد. So, all you who believe, spend from the good things which you have earned, and from that which we bring forth for you from the earth, and do not seek the bad with intent to spend from it in charity, and you would not take it for yourselves. Expect that you will disdain about it, and you know that Allah is free of all wants, worthy of all praise. So now in this it is telling that those who believe that they spend from the good things, they so like sorry. So in this they explaining in this they're telling that those who believe that they spend from the good things that they have earned, and from that which they bring the forth from the earth, and they don't seek the bad with intent to spend it from in charity, and we would not take it for ourselves, but expect that we will disdain about it, and we should know that Allah is free of all wants, worthy of all praise. So basically, in the main points, it is saying that those who believe that they spend from the good things that they have earned, and from the it will bring forth for you from the earth, and they don't seek the bad. They do not seek the bad with intent from spending it from its charity, and they don't take it for themselves, and then they expect that they will disdain about it, and we should know that Allah is free from all wants and worthy of all praise. So next, should I read the next? الشيطان يعدكم الشيطان يعدكم الفقر ويأمركم بالفحشاء والله يعدكم والله يعدكم مغفرة 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 منه وفضلا والله واسع عليم. So Satan threatens you with poverty and orders you of greatness, and Allah promises you forgiveness from Himself and bounty, and Allah is all encompassing, all knower. So basically in this that they're telling that Satan he threatens you with the poverty, and he tells you or he orders you of lateness, and then Allah promises you of forgiveness from himself and bounty, and Allah is all encompassing and all knower. So basically in main point is that Satan threatens you about the poverty, and he orders you about lateness, but Allah promises you of his forgiveness from himself and bounty, and Allah is all encompassing and all knower. So here the next. So can you scroll it? Okay. يؤتي الحكمة من يشاء ومن ومن يؤت الحكمة فقد أوتي خيرا كثيرا وما يذكر إلا أولو الألباب. So he gives wisdom to whom he wills, and whoever has been given wisdom, then certainly he has been given abundant good, and none remember except men of understanding. So, he gives wisdom to him. So basically, for here, they're saying that he gives wisdom to who he wills. Like if he wills to him, he will give wisdom to him, and whoever he has already given wisdom, he certainly has been given abundant good, and none remembers except the man of understanding. So basically, in this he's saying that he has given wisdom to who he wills, and whoever he has already given wisdom, then he has certainly has been given abundant good, and none of them remember except men of understanding. Okay, and so then
I will share
after
the ending to us. You can read the ending to us, okay?
yes,
I'll share the ending to us. You're done with your part, right?
yes,
Okay. You can read this.
okay. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. سب- سبحان ربك رب سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك و و وأتوبك لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب وأتوب إليك. Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Okay. Jazakallah. No.
You're welcome.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.